Hello, welcome to another video. What have we got here? So, it's one of those Harley Benton things. This isn't going to be an unboxing video, I'll spare you all that boredom. This is fairly basic Harley Benton, the internet's favourite guitar brand currently. I don't know what the hell this is all about. Roseacher FB? I don't know if that's some butchered Chinglish German or something, as far as I can make out. It may mean Rose Hunter. Right, here we go. Okay, so we're back. Here's the guitar that was contained within. So, yeah, it's basic Strat knockoff. I can actually feel that a strap pin's loose. So, nice bit of quality there. Look at that headstock. Look at that start of a knot there. Okay. There's that same pattern on the back. Okay, so that goes all the way through. Now it's not knot material, it's like the start of a knot. So it's okay that this is here, but the fact that it goes from one side straight through to the other in the exact same spot tells us something. Okay? From a scientific perspective. Now, look at the grain along the neck. Do you see those sort of darts there, if you like? And how the grain lines run parallel along the neck. Not sure about that. And again, we have these darts here. So the neck in these areas where those darts are, or arrows if you like, if you're like a snooker cue maker, do you see there the areas where the wood is scooped like that? What we have here, my friends, is a neck that's made from flat sawn timber. They'll be bananas. So that's about it really. I may do a bit more of a lengthy video exploring it. I mean, the internet is full of people shilling for Harley Benton. Harley Benton's not a guitar maker. Harley Benton is purely a brand name of Tom & Music House. But I guess you get what you pay for. Alright, cool. Thanks for that. Bye. Little bonus, quick addendum. So I was just holding the thing in my hand. I was going to put it away. But I did notice that the edges of the fret slots, the fret ends, they've been really nicely filled. That's really quite cool, both sides. It's done quite well. It's like not far off perfect, to be honest. But on a horrendous downside, I don't know if you can see that. Put my finger in the right place. There. I'll see if that comes out in the video. There's a knot in the fretboard. Actual knot. What a mess. So, yeah. I've only wasted time, eh? Wasted time and resources. Like a lot of things being in shiny, like all the time and materials that went into it, and the outcome is so shit. Why bother? So, having decided that I'd seen enough of this guitar, I decided to put it up for sale. I asked a little less than what it costs from Thomann, and as I said, it's the internet's favourite guitar brand. I mean, this guitar sold in seconds. Guy bought it, paid instantly, didn't like mess about with offers or anything, just smashed the button and bought it. So, poor fella. So, I'm honour bound to de-string it, polish the frets, condition the fretboard, even though it's got a bloody great knot in it. Yeah, so this guitar's going to get set up. So let's have a look at the setup. Look at that. It's got an extra bend in it. How amazing. So I'm going to have to fix that before I ship it to the fella. It's like, well, my personal honour dictates that I can't sell a guitar, even if it's a crap guitar, with things that I know are defects and I could fix. Like, how can anyone pack that? What the hell? Ay. So what we'll do is we'll de-string it, we'll condition a fretboard, even though it's crap fretboard, and we'll polish the frets. Well, the frets are actually probably the best bit about the guitar. That's probably because that's what guitar reviewers go on about the most. So, give you a quick gander of what it looks like now. Dull frets, super thirsty fingerboard. I've tuned it and plugged it up so we can get a look at the intonation. So I'll just relocate you so you can see my tuner. Okay, so here we are. We've got our... I'll just move you back. Sorry. Okay, so here we are. We've got our tuner set up. Hopefully you can see it okay. Let me just angle you down ever so slightly. Okay, so here we are. We've got the guitar set up on a neck block, on a tuner. So we are in tune. Just work a bit across the guitar. It seems to have vanishingly little tuning stability, but there you go. Okay, so we're in tune, more or less, across the guitar. Okay, so check the intonation. So we play the open note and then we play the note at the 12th fret and we see what the difference is. There should be as little difference as possible. Let's see what we get. So low E, good deal sharper at the 12th fret. So that's a fail so far. We're sharp at the 12th fret on the A. We're sharp at the 12th fret on the D. We're a little sharp at the 12th fret on the G. We're probably just about right on the B. We're a little out of tune. Okay. B is just a teeny smidge sharp, but that would be acceptable. And the high E is dead on. That's what we're aiming for. So we have to adjust the intonation on all but one string. So yeah, that's pretty shitty. Okay, so we made an improvement. We've straightened the trem arm to an acceptable degree. So it's not perfect, but it's acceptable, and I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Right, let's do that intonation. Now there are 1,000,001 videos on how to set the intonation, so I'll just correct it on this guitar without bothering to film it. Okay, so every time I think I've stopped filming on this guitar, something else happens, or I discover something else. So I don't know if this is going to come out on the camera mic, but I can certainly feel it. You hear that? What is in these tuners? God blimey. Crunchy. Right, anyway, until the next thing I discover, see you in a minute. Okay, oh my god. So here we are without the strings on. That's that knot thing that I was telling you about. Yeah, it's like a burr or something. Bad times. That should not be in your fretboard. At least it's down there, I suppose. But also, look at this sort of shipping damage. So they obviously, when I unpacked the guitar, there wasn't any paper behind the strings, between the strings and the fretboard. So I suspect this is probably where things have crushed against the guitar while it's been in transit or warehoused or whatever. So there's a couple of dents there, and there's a pretty bad one up here somewhere. Where is he? yeah, second fret. Don't know if that's going to come out on the camera, but yeah, I hadn't even noticed these down here until putting the camera on that, but that fret is pretty bad. So that's like just common sense, isn't it? I don't think I've ever really seen another guitar manufacturer ship a guitar with the frets unprotected from the strings. But that's the frets polished. Obviously look a ton better now. The guy's gonna think that Harley Benton are bloody awesome when he sees his lovely polished frets, his nourished fingerboard, and his properly set intonation. But anyway, carrying on. Okay, so while we were here, it seemed silly not to get a fret rocker out and just check what's going on here. And I'll tell you, it's like these guys have been on the internet, watched guitar review videos, seen what people complain about, and I made sure that they're all good on that. Because these... Oh, failed just up there. You know that? I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty bloody good. So, yeah, the frets are very adequately level. I'm just letting the oil sit in on the neck for a few minutes before we buff off and string her back up, and then do the dreaded intonation. So here's why that strap button's flapping in the breeze. So a rubber washer, which is a bit of an unusual step, would ordinarily be felt, and it's ripped. So yeah, lovely bit of quality there. I don't know, it's cheap, but there's so much wrong with it. Okay, so we're back. Our wonky strap on is sorted out, so we can actually put it on a strap. So with the intonation set, yeah, so with the intonation set properly, it actually sounds quite good acoustically. But we plug it into an amp. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. So it's all jangle. There's no Strat like chime to the tone, and that's just the pickups. Because it sounded alright acoustically. That's so horrible. No. Nothing can be done with this. The output's so low as well. So one semi-acceptable sounding position is the neck pickup. And by the way, everything is like about half as loud as it should be. Well, no, it's a bit of an exaggeration. I probably sneaked up the volume on my amps by about 30% or so. Over what I would normally use for a proper Strat. It's so bad. New pickups, stat. Well, I mean, it's not worth it though, is it? It needs new pickups because these are bloody dreadful. But what's the point? Because although it sounds right acoustically now, as we know, this neck is going to banana like crazy. There's a knot in the fretboard, so God knows what that's going to do. The whole guitar actually has no point. And I'll just show you something else before we go. So I said I adjusted the intonation properly. I only just got away with it. Look at that. So that low E saddle is as far back as it can go. The spring is like compressed all the way up. Really? Is this guitar was built? They've obviously got the tremolo just a little bit further forward than they ought to. A few mil, a couple of mil, but you know, it all matters. And so we're at the absolute limit of what adjustability is available for intonation in order to make this guitar work. And you can see how crap those saddles are. Obviously I was living in fear making any adjustments. So I adjusted the action as well because the action was really high. I adjusted the action. I've gone for sort of a medium. And yeah, everything, all the screws were really crunchy, standing in these nasty pop metal saddles. It's just like, it's shiny though, isn't it? That's you know, good thing to say about it is it is shiny. And like my girlfriend says, looks like a guitar. Well, it ain't gonna get any better. Yeah, that's what you get for your £86. Spend the extra 30 quid and get a Squire, because this thing is dire. Should be on a fire. Farewell.